All right, guys, 15-mile ruck on the schedule today. I gotta be honest, I woke up a little later today than I was necessarily wanting to, but I also wanted to sleep in a little bit. It's about 9 o'clock right now, and it's Sunday, and it's the beginning of holiday block leave. So what better way to celebrate vacation time than to kick it off with a 15-mile ruck? It's also supposed to rain today, so this is going to be a good, one of those good challenging days to test my own will, force myself to stay motivated and see this through to the end, and be proud of it when I'm done. Just can't beat the power of a peanut butter jelly sandwich, man. Everything you need for good endurance. And then for sustainment while I'm out there, I'm gonna bring 2 Cliff Bars, okay? 2 of my yogurt covered raisin packs from my daughter. And then I got this Sarah Sport Endurance pack that I actually got, I think I got a pack of these. Either I got it during the Best Ranger during 2019, or I got it during the Baton Death March before that, so it's a little messy. I checked the expiration date, it says 2/24, so I guess it's still good. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna down this before I step off. Seems okay. Since I'm going a much longer distance and I'm still in training mode, I don't want to like carry a big, heavy 55-pound ruck doing this, okay? Because I'm just gonna be destroying my body more than I already am doing that. So I took a few MREs out of my bag, and now it's sitting more around 35 pounds dry. And I'm gonna put my poncho in there, my old ass poncho. I'll stuff it in there all around the edges, and that'll get rid of some of that extra space in there to stop things from moving around. And it's also gonna give me a little bit of wet weather proofing, because I am pretty sure I'm gonna be rucking in the rain today at some point. That's all right, at least I won't be too hot. Going back right on top. Put my snacks in here, and actually I ended up switching out those raisins for these Cheerio treats. Really just because I knew that once I started rucking around, the raisins were just gonna start moving around everywhere and making an annoying noise, and I just didn't want to deal with that. It's all about carbs, man. You gotta, with stuff like this, you know, it's really comes down to carbs. Protein's important too, fat's important too, but it's really the carbs. That's what's really gonna give you the most bang for your buck. I don't know why people get so scared of carbs. All you gotta do is burn them off. Maybe I should have waited. This feels a little more than 35 pounds, but that's okay. We'll be all right. It's gonna be a good day. All right, guys, I am not gonna lie. It is cold, it is rainy, and I'm just ready to get this started so I can at least warm up. All right, I'm gonna take the camera with me, but there's a good chance I won't whip it out just because it's raining and wet and stuff. But don't worry, I will show you the results when I'm done if I don't see you before then. Wish me luck. Okay, so I'm coming up on 10 miles here. 10-minute pace, just about. I've pretty much been trotting it out the entire time. Yes, it has been raining on me the entire time, so I'm soaking wet, but actually it's kind of nice, you know, it keeps you cool. It's a little chilly, but it's forcing me to keep going to stay warm and to be motivated to be done. That's actually a good motivator that I like to keep in my back pocket. You know, a lot of times if I'm doing like my 12-mile ruck for time, or a long distance run for time, or some sort of race or something, and I'm halfway or some way through it, and I start feeling poopy or down on myself, I just remember the faster I do this, the faster I can be done. I also wanted to take a second to tell you guys it's awesome to see how motivated you guys are out there.
how much you've been participating in the Gritty Soldier videos. Like that's been pretty legit lately, and not only do I really appreciate that as, you know, the person that's uploading the videos, but it's good to see that there's other people out there that are motivated and have goals that they're working towards, and you know, we have this circle of motivation going on the channel. It might sound cheesy, but that really does motivate me, and it pushes me to work harder, and I hope that it does the same for you. So keep that shit up, keep doing it. You know, I genuinely really have a passion for mentorship and motivating others, and it's not because I think I have so much to offer or because I think I know everything. That is far from the case. It's really just that I know and have learned throughout, you know, many years, that the more motivated I am and the more that I try to spread that motivation onto others, the better end product you get. Everybody ends up doing better in the long run, regardless of whatever their goals are. And that is really like the essence of teamwork, leadership, and just getting shit done as a team, regardless of what the goal is, even if it's at the individual level. You know, motivation can be difficult for people to find. It's much easier to take the easy way out of things. You know, even today, I don't really want to come out here and ruck in the rain. I'm not gonna lie, like I was a little poopy faced about it. I'm like, man, I don't know, maybe I'll just do this tomorrow. But no, I sucked it up. I'm out here now, I'm doing it. I'm 10 miles in and we're almost done, and I'm gonna feel good about it at the end. And not only is it a good thing for me, but now I can show you guys that it can be done, and you can do it with a smile on your face if you really try hard enough. And hopefully that spreads some motivation your way and helps you to accomplish your goals, whatever it is today. Whatever you need to do today, go out there and do it. Don't make an excuse for yourself to not do it. There's a reason you set that on your goal list of things to do. Remember what that reason is and just crush it, man. Don't let anything stop you. Even if you're just taking the smallest step forward, that one single step is one step closer to the end goal. And speaking of extra steps forward, I still got 5 miles to do. I'm gonna go ahead and bang that out. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, 15 miles, 2 hours and 36 minutes almost. 10:23 average pace, not bad. I had to do a couple out and backs because my improper route planning. That's okay, it's my own fault. Still got the 15 miles in. I was just wondering, it's looking pretty shallow out here in the parking lot. Where you at? 82nd, calling you out. Nah, I'm sure you're on vacation or something. I think the worst part about that whole thing was that my right headphone cut out about halfway through, so I can only listen to music in my left ear. So I'm pretty happy with that time. Like I was telling you guys before, I haven't really been rucking like that for the last couple months, but I felt like I still had it, and I still feel like I do. My feet are holding up just fine. Honestly, when it comes to weather like this, that's what I worry about the most, is like how my feet are gonna hold up, how the chafing is gonna be. And honestly, I feel just fine. Like I was wet the entire time. You guys saw it was raining when I started. It didn't. It's actually still raining now. It's just a light sprinkle, but I'm soaking wet, and I have no chafing, and my feet feel fine. A good suggestion for that is I use these long Reebok sports boxers. Okay, they're not super expensive, and they stop from chafing. Okay, I don't think you can like bring those to ranger school, to be honest with you, but I do know you can bring them to the best ranger competition because I used them before, and they are a lifesaver for trying to, you know, get rid of chafing from rucking. Also, my feet feel good because like I'm always preaching, man, once you find a good pair of boots and a good pair of socks that work good for you, stick with that. That is for now on your boot and sock combo, and just form your feet to that, and over time your feet will just get more and more used to working with those boots and those socks, and eventually you won't even really get blisters. I mean, I rarely get blisters nowadays. I mean, I really had to do something hard if I ended up with a blister, let's just put it that way. And then another thing I wanted to say real quick, so I have this goal of going to Best Ranger. That's what I'm training for. Obviously, I've gone to Best Ranger before. I'm an endurance athlete. I'm a hybrid athlete. I'm a trainer. I've been doing all this kind of stuff for a long time. Okay. This isn't something, I'm not some sort of, weird freak of nature that was born with the capability to just go out and ruck 15 miles in under 11-minute pace. Okay. It's taken a lot of time and a lot of dedication. Believe it or not, when I first joined the Army, I threw up after the 1 mile test. I think I got like a 8-minute mile, and I puked at the end of that because I was so out of shape. I used to smoke a pack a day when I was younger. Okay. And the reason why I wanted to tell you guys that is because, I see a lot of comments, which is great. Don't stop commenting. Stop right now. Comment, like, do all that stuff. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because, I do see a lot of comments, or I get a lot of guys and gals that ask me about this kind of stuff, and they'll say things like, wow, you're a freak of nature. I could never do what you do. Or, man, I wish I could be at your level. There's no way I'll ever get there. I'm not trying to call anybody out. I just want to let you know that when you do that, you are setting up a negative intention in your mind to limit your own self to go further than you thought you could go. You're setting up in your own mind a personal bias by using me or anybody else that has some sort of capability that you would like to be able to do. You're setting up a personal bias against that and limiting your own ability mentally to push through those barriers to be able to do these sorts of things and to be able to achieve those certain goals that you're after. So I would offer instead, find somebody that is able to do something that you would like to be able to do or that you dream of doing one day, and just ask that person what they did to get there. Take the advice, take the steps. Listen to what they say, listen to the mentorship that they have to offer, and do it, implement it. And with that being said, I can promise you that along the way, with any goal that you have, if you haven't done it before, there will be challenges to get there. I don't want you guys thinking that this is easy for me or that I'm out here just doing this willy-nilly. This is challenging for me almost every day. And I expect it to be the same way for everybody that has some sort of challenge that is outside the bounds of what they're used to doing. The key is pushing past that mental and physical limitation and breaking that wall, that mental barrier that's telling you that you might not be able to do it. Just break that, go right through it, and find yourself on the other side. And that is where growth happens. And once you've done that, you've discovered that you're able to grow and you are able to push through those walls, find yourself another wall, break through that one, and just keep that momentum going all the way until you finally reach your goal. And once you reach that goal and you crush it, you can make a whole new goal for yourself and do it all over again. And the more that you do that, the more accustomed to challenges you're gonna get, the more capable you will become, the more advice you're gonna be able to build and give to others, and the more you're gonna be able to go out and achieve during your life. Whatever it is that you wanna achieve, just start doing it now. All right, guys, well, I'm off my high horse on that one. I just thought I'd offer that to you. I think I need to start making my way home. I am starving, and I think I'm gonna pick up some Panera bread on the way home. Yeah, Panera bread. Overpriced, but it definitely hits the spot sometimes. You guys probably see I got my whoopee back here, right here. Okay, I'm not like some, military nerd that just always has his whoopee up in his car or something. I don't want you to think that. It's just all I had in the ruck to keep my seat dry because I was soaking wet, okay? I'm not that hua. All right, guys, well, I'm waiting for my food to come. I hope you guys were able to see the layout video for the Ranger pack. I went over every item in that pack, and as you can see, that thing is like totally worth getting if you're finding yourself going to Ranger school. After I get home and clean up a little bit, I'm doing a live Q&A on YouTube to answer any questions you might have about Ranger school. And I'm really excited about that. This will be the second time that I go live on YouTube. I really like doing that because I can answer a whole bunch of questions all at once that everybody might have. Instead of like having to go through all the comments and stuff, I can just go live real quick and answer your questions. So obviously this video is gonna come out after I have already done that live session. But just so you know, I do plan to do more live sessions like that in the future. And if that's something that you're interested in and you want to be able to get, questions answered on the fly like that from me, just keep an eye out in the community section of Gritty Soldier, and I'll announce when I'm going live next. I'll probably do it like every couple months or something like that. Maybe a little more frequently. We'll see. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know if you guys like the live stuff and if you'd like to see more live sessions more frequently. Right, your bread, baby. Earned it today. All right, let's see about this live Ranger School Q&A. What time is it? Is it live time yet? So I'm gonna do this live Ranger School Q&A. I will make sure this gets posted when I'm done. So this video will come out before this video actually does, but after I'm done doing this, I will select the winner for the Ranger pack, all right? So stick around. I'm just gonna go ahead and go live. I'm like, 7 minutes early, but you always show up early to formation, right? All right, we're live. We are live. We're ready to go. All right, guys, we just got the live session done, and now my voice is a little raspy because I just non-stop talked for like 2 hours long, and it was an awesome live session. Shout out to everybody that showed up and asked questions. That was great. I wish I could have gotten to all of y'all, but I was only supposed to be on there for like 30 minutes, and I ended up being on there for like 2 hours. So we'll do another session like that soon, so just be on the lookout for that. And drop in the comments for me if there's any other subject you'd like me to do a live session on besides Ranger School. Just let me know. We'll do a live session for that kind of stuff too. All things fitness, Army schools, all that stuff, okay? I'm totally willing to do it. But for now, let's do the drawing. Haha, da-da-da. Let's do the drawing for this Ranger pack, right? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. So we had a total of 4 videos that we can choose from for the Ranger pack, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We can only choose 1 video, but that's to actually draw from, but that's okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw from the video with the most comments, which was this one, the Ruck Day video. All right, so we're gonna draw from that video. And where's this at? Oh, here we go. All right. Okay. Okay. Pete 2109. Going to Ranger School for my Bullock in the next few months. Well, there you go. Perfect. That's perfect. I'm glad it's going to somebody who needs it. All right, so there you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to announce this winner in the community portion of the Gritty Soldier channel. And I'm going to put a picture of Pete2109 winning the pack and the contest here down in the community page. And then Pete, I need you to respond to that you have seen the picture in the community section, and then I will take it from there. Make sure you're paying attention to that. I'm going to take it from there to how you can contact me and how I can get your shipping information and all that. And we'll probably do it through Instagram, okay? But first things first, Pete, I need you to pay attention to the community section of Gritty Soldier. Look for your name on there, and we will take it from there, all right? Again, I was super excited to be able to do this for you guys. Of course, I can only give 1 of these packs out to somebody for free, but I still highly advise that if you're going to Ranger School that you get yourself a Ranger pack from Ready Packs, okay? And if you do, make sure you use the code Gritty Soldier at checkout to save $15 off the pack when you order it. Again, I wish I could get all of you a pack for free, but obviously that's not going to happen. But what I can tell you is that the more participation in the channel, the likes, the comments, all that stuff, the more likely it will be that I'll be able to hold a contest like this again sometime in the near future. So don't forget to do that kind of stuff. Keep doing that stuff. Again, congratulations to Pete2109. You are the pack winner. Besides that, I've got nothing else for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.